a second. I gotta sync it up here on my YouTube channel, so I see the page going. Billy Rogers is first. Tag on. We already have somebody going.
Awesome.
And it's on mute already. Sweet. Awesome. Billy Rogers is claimed first. He was a winner of.
All right. Billy Rogers.
He was a winner of one of the giveaways from Tuesday night. That was fun. That was fun Tuesday night. You were in the chat for a little while. I saw in there. You were.
Yes, I was in there briefly. Yeah.
I apologize. I apologize to everybody in advance before we jump into tonight's awesome. I don't want to call it a segment anymore. I'm going to call it a session with the bearded guy. We got Matt No BS Beard Reviews in here claiming 15th. Y'all ain't got nothing.
What's up, Matt? That guy has a beautiful beard. Oh, yes, Matt just has that beautiful business beard. Love it.
So what we're doing tonight, everybody, is we're gonna have welcome to Opening the Door, episode number 7, featuring this guy over here. This is one of my oldest subscribers, followers, supporters, and I'm proud to call him a friend as well.
Yes, sir.
We've never officially met in person, but I've spoken to this guy quite a bit. Immo the bearded guy. Welcome in. Thank you for your constant and continued support. I appreciate it. Sorry for being late, everybody. Sorry for being late. Had to go take out the trash and finish my dinner. So there we go. He just called you old, Immo. No. He's one of my old supporters, subscribers, and followers.
Been there for a while. Yeah.
Joey Hookham is claiming it. I don't know what he's claiming, but he's claiming it.
He's claiming something.
But anyway, tonight we have Immo the bearded guy, and you're based out of Portland, Oregon, correct?
Yep.
You are in Rowdy Piper territory.
Yes, I am. Yeah. Yes, I am. Rest in peace, Piper. Yeah.
Now I got to ask you because I don't know a lot of people from Oregon. I think Cribs is from Oregon, right? Yeah, he's from Oregon.
Yes, he's from Oregon.
Yeah, and you are as well. Got to ask you because you're there. Are you an Oregon fan of the university?
No, I am actually from Seattle, Washington. And everything that is duck, everything that is timbers, everything that is Oregon, I absolutely despise because it's a rival school. So I live in enemy territory pretty much. So
I was thinking that. I was like, I don't think he's an Oregon fan.
UW all the way. University of Washington. I bleed purple, Scott. Cut me open. It's going to be purple and gold.
That's okay. That's cool. It's the same thing for me here. I'm a born, raised, bred West Virginian till the day I die. I moved up to Pennsylvania because I met my wife. I moved up here with her. And everybody here, it's like they're on the fence. You're either a Pitt fan or you're a Penn State fan. I watch and kind of favor Penn State because I almost went to the school, but I'm I'm WVU till I die. I always will be.
Oh yeah.
Blue and gold forever. That'll always be me. It's crazy because everybody they say, "Oh, he's from Pennsylvania. He's a Steelers fan." And it's like, no,
not at all, huh?
No.
Huh. Interesting.
My teams are all over the place, all over the country. Just always been that way. Oh, we got Deuce Donatelli. Hey, yo, man. Right there. He knows it.
Hey, what's up?
But now, like I said, I almost went there for school. I was a stupid idiot, and I should have gone to college, and I didn't. My dumbness. I was young and dumb. What more can I say?
We all make those mistakes, Scott. Not just you.
No, I got to ask you, because we're just
many of us do that. Yeah.
We were talking about it before we clicked the live button. So what is the weather up there? What is the weather right now?
The weather over here, it is surprisingly rainy and cloudy and about 60 degrees. It's not very pleasant.
Oh my gosh, man.
It's been raining a lot here lately.
Oh, we're talking 80s and 90s and full humidity here. It's just unreal. Craziness. Crazy hot up here. So I would love to be in your territory just for 3 days. Get back to something cool, man. But anyway,
it's crisp up here. It's really green and really crisp, and it's nice. I like it.
so is it? I mean, you live in. I've never seen or been to Portland, but is it like actually green, as people say? It's like really pretty to see the scenery.
It is. Scenery is very pretty to look at. We have lots of greenery over here because it rains a lot, obviously. There's plenty of that, and it's a very beautiful place to just be and see as far as nature stuff goes. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, then yeah.
You guys
Oregon
watch
is the place for you. Oh yeah, we are. What was that, Scott? Come around.
Jody,
what's up, Jody?
You know what? I can't lie to you, Jody. I do not actually have cable in my house. I could just walk next door and watch it. I just pulled away from watching sports in the past 10 years. I still watch it, but not watch it. Just let me see who's playing. And I always watch the Super Bowl. I've done that since I was a kid. I'll watch a basketball game here and there, especially if it is a good game that you got to watch. But I don't really take the time to watch it anymore. I just don't.
Well, Scott, with me, I absolutely cannot live without sports. Not having sports currently, my friend, it is killing every ounce and bone in my body. I'm itching for it, and I'm finally glad that some of the soccer season is back, and I'm waiting for football season to begin. Baseball, I don't know. It's almost halfway done. It's just I don't know. Everything's all whack this year. I'm not
the biggest baseball fan myself. I'm really not. I've just kind of faded away from it over the years. I'm a Yankee fan, but it's I may cause a problem. I think it's all about money. Just baseball, because those people make way too much money. That's just my opinion. And that's
Scott, my friend.
Go ahead.
I will say something that you tell everybody here on your channel. A lot of the people, you say it to them a lot of the time. So I'll say it to you. That's un-American.
Well,
it's un-American.
I've never been told that myself. I think baseball. It's very I've never seen people get contracts that huge. I'm like, wow, that's insane.
Yeah, it's true. They do get a crazy amount of money.
They do. Sports players. I had a conversation with an older man that I work with, and this guy's like in his 60s, so he's old school, so to say. And he even said himself, he says, "No, go Nats, Redskins, Caps." And Matt's from the DC area, so he's local homeboy forever.
Oh yeah.
But Daryl, the guy I was talking to, he even said himself, he says, imagine these people, like what he said. Oh, some of them complain. He said they make weight, they're not making enough money. They think that they get these injuries and things of that nature. Well, that's what you signed up for. You knew what you were getting yourself into. So just because you have to have 400-pound men tackling you doesn't mean you should make a shit ton more money than somebody else just because of that reason. You knew what you were getting into from the day you started.
Well, Scott, I think that these athletes say this. They make these statements because they feel like the team itself and the team owners make billions off of them.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
so they make all kinds of crazy money off of them. So, what is $55 million to pay one guy when you'll make $3 or $4 billion off of him? You know what I'm saying?
That is very true. That is very true. As an example, if I'm not mistaken, I may be wrong on the money because it's been a few years ago when Allen Iverson retired, because he's always been my favorite basketball player. I always liked Tim Duncan. I have always liked him, always still do, and I always favor the Spurs because I was a Duncan guy. And correct me if I'm wrong, Tim Duncan was probably the highest paid Spur at that time frame. But the MVP was Kawhi Leonard, and he literally made nothing. Like, I don't even think he made millions of dollars that year, and he was a rookie and stole the show. You know what I mean? If I think that's how it was. He like literally didn't make hardly any money at all, and then the next year, bam, he's like an instant millionaire.
Yeah, I hear it, man. You can also say the same about the Seattle quarterback Russell Wilson. In his first few years, even
Yeah.
after winning the Super Bowl, he was still on his rookie contract.
Yeah. Yeah, and
And
they do have that
dude
new
was
policy.
getting paid peanuts, but here he was, Super Bowl hero. So, but now
Yeah.
he's making crazy money. So,
Right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, they made a cap, like rookie contracts now are just, and after you go through your trial run, okay, let's see what they're worth, I guess.
yeah.
So to something like that. So this is a bearding channel, not to change past, but we got to start with the beards because that's what brought
Absolutely.
together. So I got to ask you, tell me the story from Immo, the teenage stubble guy, to now. What got you to the beard, to Immo the beard guy on Instagram?
Oh my gosh. Immo, the teenage guy who couldn't grow a beard to save his life. Seriously, Scott, I couldn't grow anything. And the growth that you see here now, this is 2.5 years, and it's still like this.
This is 3 years, and it literally looks the exact same as it did 3 years ago.
Oh, man, let's see, teenage years. Well, I have lived all over the world pretty much due to my father's job. He was a diplomat for a very long time.
Okay.
So I got to see a lot of the world that way. And I did high school over in Swaziland, which is a smaller African country. So you have South Africa down here, Mozambique over here, and you have Swaziland, a small little kingdom that's there. So that's where I went to high school.
Okay.
And what's up, Chris? So yeah, that's where I did my high schooling there, and then went back to Mozambique after high school was over. Went to a boarding school over there called St. Mark's High in Mbabane, Swaziland, because I did grow up Catholic. And so after that, I came over stateside in 1997 for college, and I'm still here. Been here ever since then. So
now, have you been just in Oregon, or have you been all over the United States?
I was in Seattle, Washington. So I came from Mozambique, Swaziland, Mozambique, then straight over to Seattle, Washington, and I've been here now in Oregon for about 8 years.
Okay.
But that whole entire time, it was all spent in Seattle, Washington, in Oregon. Seattle, Washington. Yeah.
Now, Seattle, obviously, it's a pretty big city and area. Is it?
Oh yeah.
Is it? Because I've never been there, so I don't know. Is it as music inspiring as people say it is?
Yes. Okay. You can feel the music in the street. It's everywhere.
Good.
You feel it as you walk in the streets. You can almost hear the sounds of how, if you were a fan of that grunge era, that whole alternative rock era, you can see it in the street. You can feel it like in the buildings. Oh, hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Bearded Tat Matt, my brother. So yeah, you feel the music. The place just breathes it. It's within the texture of the culture and whatnot. So Seattle is music, and music is Seattle. Seattle is coffee and all that other business, but music-wise, it's separated. Oh, my little girl just came home. She's gonna say a quick hi.
Hi.
Let's say a quick hello. This is Miss Ava.
Hi.
Hello.
So wave to everybody.
Hi.
Hi. All right. Can you go hang out with Mama for a little bit? Yeah. So yeah, Scott, it is. It really does feel like music over in Seattle. Absolutely.
Good, because I want to go visit that city before I die. That's one of the places I want to go. Is go to Seattle, to the grunge, the home of the grunge. I always wanted to go there. So I just saw your little girl. Do you just have the one?
Yes, she's our one and only girl. We had her late in life. We were, mature parents when we had her. I was, she's 4 years old now. I was 30. Well, she's 3.5. I was 36 when we had her, and my wife was 35. So we had her late in life.
Oh, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I had my teenager. Oh, excuse me, Chinese food. I had Becca, I was 25. and I had Rylan. I was 32. So
Mm-hmm.
when Becca's 18, I'll be 43. When Rylan is 18, I'll be 50. So that's not
Oh, it's not too bad. No, not too bad at
no.
all. No.
But today, my teenager got her braces removed, and she's got a beautiful smile.
Oh,
She's all excited. She's at home with her mother, and they're eating junk food and just having a girl's day, eating all the
mm-hmm.
crap she couldn't have for 2 years. So she's all excited. Yeah. That's cool. That's
Awesome.
cool.
Okay, that's awesome, sweetheart.
So you got the wife, you got the little
Mm-hmm.
Ava, and
Yeah.
are we having any more, or don't know yet?
Oh, me personally, I want another child.
Okay.
I do, but I think that my wife's equipment is not set for that anymore. So
Understandable. Understand. I understand.
So yeah.
That's pretty much what was going on with Mandy when that was last year. So it's about the same. Totally understand what that means. I got it.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And that's okay. Everything happens.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Everything happens for a reason.
Everything
we have a beautiful girl. We've been blessed with her, and we're thankful. So
that's awesome, man. That's really, really cool. And I like the fact that you're like, we're okay. Some people.
Yeah, we're okay.
Some people it beats them up, and some people they're like, it happens. It happens for a reason.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah.
So the question I got to ask everybody this, including you, because everyone asked this, and we haven't. What is in the beard today? I got to ask.
Oh, I've been doing the 9-day beard justice thing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I've been going through each and every one of the scents, and today I have I did chin music yesterday. What did I put in today? Birthday suit.
Polo.
I have
that's not polo. No, shoot.
Is that like something to do with Paris Hilton? Something? Yeah, Paris Hilton. Yeah,
Paris Hilton.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful scent. That Cedric guy, I don't know how he does this, but he just has a way of just everything that I've tried so far, I like. So I Cedric, my man, smoking wet.
I can't agree with you anymore. He's the master.
It's just, yeah, he has it down. I don't know. He just has it down, and it's incredible.
Well, I have to make a decision because I'm about to put in butter for the night. I'm actually going to do it after we get off of camera because I actually need to take a shower. I really need to because after working in the warehouse all day, I literally am sticky.
Yeah.
You know how that is? This is terrible. It's so nasty. So I'm thinking, I'm narrowing it down. It's either going to be one of my old favorites, Damn Yankees Nightlight, which is cedar, lavender, vanilla.
Nice.
Either that, Lemon Delight. I love this. I love this. This is one of the few food-oriented scents that I absolutely enjoy. And this one, I really enjoy this. Dan's Ginger Jamboree. So fresh. I love this scent. So one of these three is what I'm going to be wearing tonight. I haven't decided.
Nice. Yeah.
But got to get that question out of the way. We just got to.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So when you're using your beard products nowadays, I've changed. It's because of the freaking humidity. I always change to just oil for the entire summer because I've already had this experience once where I used a beard balm and it literally reformulated in my beard at work. That's how hot it gets there, and it was so disgusting to see. I mean, literally, it looked like what you would expect.
Wow.
Like no more. So you don't have that issue where you live, do you?
No, we don't have that issue over here. Over here, it gets hot, but it's not really humid. And actually, with the heat that we get over here, it really likes my beard, and my beard likes it a lot. So yeah, so it works it works fine for me. But I try not to use balm when it's really hot. I just kind of try and stick to a little bit of butter now. Now that I know better, better to not do that anymore.
How come? I gotta ask this one because it's no secret that what you're a huge fan of. How did you become a huge fan of leather? I gotta ask you.
Oh my gosh!
Before you answer that, I'm asking this question because
Mandy
hates anything I have with leather in it. She's like, it's nasty. She doesn't like it. She just doesn't like the smell of it. Like this right here. I got this, and she says, I can't stand that smell. And I'm like, jeez, man.
Wow, that is interesting. Yeah.
How did you become
leather? How did I become a leather fan, a leather lover? It all started with Liquid Gold from Beard Octane.
Really?
That's how it jumped off for me. Just that hint of it in there I was like, oh, okay. I smell this, but that leather just spoke to me. It just spoke to me. So from there on, I just started to look for leather scents and look for them until now, where I have it to where I can say, okay, this is ruddy leather. This is. And so leather is a love for me now. I just love how it feels manly. It has that manly smell to it. It has that heaviness to it. Yeah. And it's very manly, and it's just leathery. It's just leathery, and I love it. Yeah, absolutely love it.
Oh, what are you smelling? I have two candles going. I have an oud candle and a tobacco vanilla candle going. We burn candles and incense all the time in this house. Always, it's one or the other all the time. So, but when it comes to leather, Mandy's not a fan.
Well, Mandy, I'm sorry, but leather it's a beautiful scent. You're missing out on that. But hey, to each their own, right? To each their own. So
exactly. Immo says you're missing out on the leather. That's what he says. I got to ask you because have you tried this one?
What is that? No, I have not.
We're going to change that. I'll talk to Pete. I got your information. This is a pipe tobacco leather. This is one. I think that you're going to be like, holy crap. That's why I was asking. I was just looking at my butter basket, and I was like, we're going to work on that one.
Oh, thank you, Scott. That is very generous of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I it's no secret, like I said, I'm a big fan of Pete and Dan Yankee stuff, and I really do. His company, his products work for me. Just like Johnny Grooms. Hey, man, how you doing? Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Johnny? Johnny,
logo. Look at his logo. Look at that. And he made that.
My favorite serial killer, Johnny Grooms. I love him.
Johnny Grooms is going to be in the hot seat here in the future. We haven't set up the date yet, but Johnny Grooms is coming to the hot seat here soon. I got to get back to the sports questions because what is your favorite sport?
Oh, my all-time favorite sport is soccer.
Really?
Yes, I grew up loving soccer. Grew up playing soccer.
I can honestly say that's one sport I've just never really followed, played, or anything. It's crazy.
Wow, yeah. Soccer has always been my number one sport, and then after that, it's followed by basketball, volleyball, tennis, football, cricket. Let's see what else. You can throw badminton in there, maybe a little bit of squash. So yeah.
Volleyball. Well,
volleyball.
That is actually my favorite sport. I can't lie. When I was a teenager growing up in West Virginia, we didn't have like leagues and things of that nature. But my dad met a bunch of guys who they worked for Bell Atlantic. That's how long ago it was. The old Bell Atlantic company. They had this empty field right beside a railroad track where they got a volleyball court. And my dad used to drive home, and one day he just pulled up and he's like, "Are you guys allowed to be here?" He was just being a concerned citizen, and they're like, "You want to play?" So my dad come pick me up, and we went and started playing with people. So, and we became friends instantly, and it was fun. It was basically like college volleyball with the teams, the rotations and sets and stuff, and we started traveling like a travel volleyball league, and I wasn't even 18 years old, and I was playing in adult leagues, and we was winning everywhere around the area. Nice. It was fun. I love playing volleyball. I really do. The funny thing is because I'm not so tall, people would always expect me to be the setter guy. No, I was the second guy in
the setter. Yeah,
all the time, always, because they didn't expect it because I used to be able to jump fairly higher than what I used to be where I am now. I'm not bragging about that either. I've dunked a 10 once in my lifetime. One time. And I was like, I'm good. I don't have to try anymore.
Yeah. You know, the sport that I really wanted to play when I was in college now, and I really wish that I did it, but, you know, at the time I was just a young guy who just wanted to do, you know, other things at the time. All of my friends had said that, you know, I should really try out for the crew team, the rowing team, UW rowing team. So I pretty much figured, okay, it's rowing, it's early dub, because they train year long. Rowers, they train throughout the year. They have a year-long training to race a total of 30 minutes the whole entire year. The racing time total is 30 minutes.
But it's a lot of cardio, a full body workout.
It is a full body workout, and you start training at 5 a.m. when the water is still. That's how early they start training. So it's like from 5 to 7 you have training, and then 8, 9, 10 you have class and whatnot. And I was just not for that. I thought to myself, being out in the cold like that on this Washington weather, I was like, nah, that's not my thing. And now I wish I would have done it, because man,
you would have been.
It is a sport of kings. Yeah. And also I would have been the first, you know, black student to have done crew.
That's
in
true.
UW.
Yeah.
And I passed up on. I was not thinking in that way, you know. I was not thinking that. I was thinking, okay, soccer, better at that. It's on grass. I can run. My feet are set. you know what I'm saying, Scott?
No, it's a risk factor in your head as well. You're like,
yeah, absolutely. It played with my head a lot, but now I really wish I would have done it. I wish I would have done crew.
I can honestly say I have never done it, but I definitely would. You ever thought of that, Mandy? Immo said what he wanted to do in college, he wished he would have, rowing on the crew.
Yeah, I really wish I was in the UW crew team. Yeah.
No, she says that stuff. That hurt my arm. No. Thank you for coming in, Dave. Bearded Motivation.
Hey, Dave, what up?
There you go.
Hey, Dave.
He's the first to be late. That's a new one. I like that.
Yeah, Dave. In my opinion, Dave, I love you, brother, and always will. And I think you know that. So,
in my opinion, I'm just saying in my opinion, because in my opinion, I'm just saying. Okay?
Just saying.
Okay. That's all I'm saying. Don't forget the shortest beard, Dave. No. Babyface Mo is the shortest beard at the moment. That's no. You can't claim that.
I'll give it to Actor, I think, this time, because he has an even smaller beard now, because he went all clean. Remember that? Actor, he went all clean. He took it all off, like
that is true,
all the way down. So I don't know.
I did come into work today, not to throw anyone under the bus, but there's somebody in here who made a mistake with a trimmer, and So,
but excuse me here for a second, Scott. I'll be right back.
But that person did tell me that by July they would be shaving their beard off. So, and that's fine. That's fine. But anyway, guys, what about Tally? Scott, give me 5 minutes.
I pulled it wrong.
Scott, give him 5 minutes. He'll grow a long one. Very true. He can grow his hair pretty quickly.
Okay, no. Don't touch. Go. Okay, I'm back. Need this guy here because that phone's about to die on me. So.
Okay. Well, go ahead and get that set up there. Oh, we got Bluegrass bearded in here. He was the winner of the Beard Justice giveaway as well. The night you got it. That's right. Oh, I have a news app, and I literally get throughout every little news break that comes across the United States anymore. So I'm like, hey, all
right, we're good.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tolly did shave a bunch of his beard off. I forgot.
Yeah, Tolly went like, he took the shock of it. I'm just like, man. He just took it right off, man.
I thought about it. I really have, but I just don't know if I can. I really can. I knew Mandy would probably like it more. I just don't know if I could take trim back till a small beard. I don't know if I could do it.
No, I can't do it. I can't now, so just can't do it now.
So I gotta
Love this
ask,
small furry thing a lot. So
you are a part of the social media bearding community, which we call ourselves.
yes.
I got to ask about a different community that you're a part of that I've always heard, the Bearded Villains.
Those are the other guys. I'm Bearded Rebellion.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
What's the
Yeah.
difference? What's the difference in the
Okay. There really is no difference. It's just a difference of name and a
Okay.
few things that we do differently than they do. So,
Okay.
but when it really comes down to it, we all want the same thing in the bearded community: help out people, help out our families, help out communities, and just have an awesome, brotherhood with others. So
It's a lot
that's pretty
of
much what it comes down to.
it's a lot of helping in community service and stuff. Things.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
there's a lot of that. Yep.
That's
Charity
good.
work and whatnot. There's a lot of that goes on with it.
That's the word I was looking for. Charity work. I just couldn't think of it in my head.
Mhm.
Now, what is the most fun time you've had in the Bearded Rebellion? Tell me about that experience. Like this is the best thing I've done for somebody.
Oh gosh, let's see. If I was to pick one that we did for in our club, is that one we had helped out one lady who was in dire need of a place to stay with her, and she had two small kids, and she was she was not really a friend with one of our members, but she kind of knew him through passing, and so she reached out to us and said that I'm in a dire place here and I can't do this, and I have two small kids and we're going to be put out. So our guys came in and we found a hotel for her for a little while, and then during that time she was able to find work again, for herself, and many of our members' children put up toys for those kids. And so that absolutely warmed my heart that we were able to do something for someone who was in a spot that was dire, so
That's really cool, man. That's really cool that you guys pulled together to do that. That's awesome.
And also, since our club has many veterans in it, and me personally, I have a really soft spot for our veterans, since I have two of my relatives who are in the military still, and one of my cousin's husband, he did 4 tours. Can you imagine that, Scott? Afghanistan, did 4 tours in Afghanistan, and he's, I would say little not all up here anymore, because of it. And so
I know what you're trying to say. I don't want to say anything negative or wrong, but it's for someone who has gone through the experiences, it's almost like you don't know how to
talk to them. Yeah.
I would say they're off, quote unquote that, but it's like I wouldn't know what to say. You can't say they're disturbed. You don't want to say the wrong thing.
No.
You say this guy has gone through war literally 4 times. It's probably on his mind quite a bit. And where I grew up, one of my good friends, his dad was in Saudi Arabia, and literally he was getting ready to retire from General Motors, and he literally got drafted. He was a high-ranking officer before he went to GM. He got drafted to go days before he was going to retire from General Motors, and he went without hesitation, going. And excuse me, he still talks about it to this day.
Yeah,
that's all. I'm like, wow, but it didn't affect him in a negative way. He's just like he tells us old stories. He's like, I remember such and such, and he'll tell us the stories. I'm like, man, I don't know if I could do it being in the military, but I love listening to people tell stories.
I mean, if I was of age now, I would do it, but I don't think I'm of age anymore. I'm 41, so I think the the
No, you have missed the window. I think.
yeah, I think so too.
Well, Mr. Jim, when he did it, he was literally, like I said, he was a high ranking officer, and he was like, I gotta go, So, and I don't know what he did over there or anything. Like I said, you only know what he told me. I don't know everything in detail, but PTSD, yes, it is real. You're exactly right. Bluegrass.
It's a very real thing, and I've seen friends suffer from it. Family suffer from it. It is a very real thing, and it hurts our people. It really hurts our veterans a lot. So, if you see a veteran today, just go hug them.
I work with a lot of veterans at my job. I do, and some of them like to talk about it. Some of them don't, and I respect that. I do, and I can tell when I'm around people without asking them. You can tell who's been in the military, who hasn't. They're very not necessarily mature, but they're like just well mannered people. They really are.
Yeah,
really are.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
because they're just they're kind of just at peace, I guess is a word I'd say. They're like, hey, how you doing? They're not, what's up, man? They're just, hey, how are you? They're just.
And they also have a very different view of the world because they've seen a lot of it and how a lot of it functions and whatnot. So from there, they may have a different view of maybe some of us who've been here all of our lives and whatnot. So
you're right.
Salute you guys always.
They have
love and salute our veterans.
They have experienced way more things than a lot of us ever will in this lifetime, and you've got to respect.
Oh, absolutely,
really do.
Absolutely, you have to respect it. Yeah.
If I could pick a branch that I would want to be in, if I could pick one, Navy or Navy SEAL.
Oh, I would go either Army or Air Force. One of those two.
I work with mainly Army and Marines and a few Air Force. That's what I work at my job. I don't, like I said, I can't say anything. You can't say anything negative about anybody in the military. How can you? They're working to protect our country and keep it as free as they can. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's right. So I apologize about. I didn't know about the Bearded Rebellion. I only know the Bearded Villain, so I didn't know about that.
It's okay.
So there's really no difference. Just it's a different organization.
Different set of people. Yeah, pretty much different organization. Yeah.
Which one's bigger? Is it the Bearded Villains?
Yes, I think the villains are at 1,000 plus. Maybe 10,000 plus, I think. There's a lot of them everywhere on the planet. And us, we've just broken 200. So we're growing. We're growing slowly, but, steadily. So,
okay.
And I'm absolutely very, very proud to be a part of it, so.
I see everybody when they get ranked into the villains and such, and I'm it's almost like I want to ask, but then I don't know because I don't know about it. It's to me, it's almost like it's a secret because I don't know much about it. I'll see like Matt he posted a picture, and I'm like, what exactly does that entail? But I'm starting to get the idea of what it all does entail now. I think it's pretty cool. I do.
It is.
My job, honestly, it's just I'm working so much, and it's just the shift I'm on. I really if I had more free time, I would do something like that, but I really honestly don't. If I did, I would. I work literally while you guys are sleeping into the afternoon. Do you wear butter during the day? From Joshua Ricks here.
Yes, sir, I do, Joshua Ricks. I do wear butter during the day. I don't wear a whole lot of balm. Not as much as I once did. Once upon a time. Of course, now and then, if I don't have a combo that has balm in it, I just use butter, unscented butter with it. So yeah, I'm pretty much a butter guy now, all the time.
So you literally are
majority of the time. Yeah.
I see you in pretty much every person's live stream on that we all watch.
Yeah.
You take Instagram pictures, you take a screenshot, I'm guessing, of live, and you're promoting it and you're getting people to
Yes.
watch. What made you
Yes.
start doing that?
What made me start doing that? I felt as being a stay-at-home father. Of course, I love beard products and whatnot. And being a stay-at-home father, my funds are very limited as far as purchases and whatnot.
Yeah.
So my way of giving back to those people, to those companies, is to have them be seen.
Mm-hmm.
And I spend a lot of time doing that. And personally, Scott, I absolutely just love doing it because I know somewhere someone saw one of my posts and went and purchased something from someone and put food on on that person's table. So that is my goal, is for someone to be able to feed their families, even in a small way, through what I'm doing. So that's why I do it.
Oh, we got Carlisle Beards in here. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh, yeah, that's my guy, Andrew. What's up? What's up, brother? That's my guy right there, Andrew. Yeah, he's part of that. How can I put this? Part of that new school of reviewers. Coming up, it's him and Beard Code and Kylie's reviews. They're all the newer class of things coming up. So
You know what? I think the company to be named later just pretty much hit the nail on the head there. I mean, I think that just says it all.
Thank you.
We need more off.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that.
Joey Hookham.
Thank you.
Hey. I mean, look at this. You have a fan base now. Immo is amazing.
Tyson. Those are all friends. Those are all my friends, Scott. All of them are my friends. Love them to death. They're my friends. Yeah.
I've actually I as you call it, new school reviewers and such. I started watching some new YouTube channels and such. I don't tell anybody that I watch, honestly, because I don't get to watch normally when you guys do. For me, it's literally in the shower. I hate to say this, but on the toilet or driving home. Literally, that's when I'm watching stuff, bearded related stuff. And I was actually watching Andrew and Carlisle Beards on Instagram when he started over there. And the first thing I saw, because he tagged Damn Yankee Beard Co., was his thing on Pawpaw's chair and how he's telling the story of his grandfather being in the military and such. And I literally sat and I watched that and I said, this kid's gonna have a YouTube channel in the future, and I was right. And I'm thinking he's gonna have a good YouTube channel in coming up very soon.
In the future, yeah. I absolutely love his style of doing things. How he speaks, just he hits things that needs to be known. Like he hits this point and then this point and then this point, and he has that very dry military sense of humor. It's very dry and very military-like, and I absolutely love it. I love it. Yeah.
I think he's going to have a good YouTube channel. I do. Another one, shouldn't let this out of the bag yet, but I'm going to do it just because we're talking about new school people. I do have one of your new school guys coming up at the end of July. We got Devin, the Beard Code. He's already lined up.
Yeah, Devin. Yeah.
Devin's going to be in the hot seat at the end of July, everybody. So
yeah, I like him a lot too, Devin. Good dude.
I watched his video.
Straight out good dude. Yeah.
I watched the video on the Bearded Mac, and I was like, okay, because it popped up as I trying to remember how it popped up. It was on my phone, and I saw the Bearded Mac the bottle, and I was like, oh, let me see that, and I watched it.
Yeah.
But I messaged them. I said, you know what? Because I have said recently that I'm looking to get old and new content makers and such. And I was like, you know what? Let's start with them. So
yeah.
And he actually reached out to me. He reached out, and I most of the people who reached out to be on the open the door, I kind of just, I'll get back with you, because I didn't know who, because I got a lot of messages all at once, and I was like, all right, let me get back with you, and I was like, throw Devin in there.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're gonna have to get
You
Carlisle
too.
Beards.
Shout out to you, Devin.
We'll have to get Carlisle Beards in the hot seat here in the future as well.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Kylie too, if you can.
Kylie. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I
get her on there too. Yeah.
I'm not saying this in a negative way. I made her a winner of one of Pete's giveaways. I did it on purpose as a test. I'm like, I want to see, because I wanted her to review this particular product. I want to see how she does it, and I'm going to message her about it because I wanted to go from there and see if we can get her into the hot seat.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So let's talk about this community that we're talking about. What is your thoughts on the bearded community in general?
The bearded community, I have found a lot of my good friends on here. I found a lot of family on here, people who are now family to me, close friends. Jimmy, Dave, Jody, just a plethora of people who we've become close to them. And like in any family, any friendship, or any team, or any group, there's always, ups and downs. There's just stuff that happens, but that's what makes us, who we are, human. And what we need to do is just sometimes just try and look past those things, because there's so much good in this community. I mean, guys, it's overwhelming. There's just so much good that happens all the time. People helping each other out, this, that, and the other. There's more good than bad in it.
Right.
Everyone is going to have their own opinion and of how they see things, but in general, I think it's a very good place to be if you're a bearded person, if you're a non-bearded person. It's just a great place to be, because you do find very kind, generous-hearted people within this community like nowhere else.
Very true. Very true. Very well said. To answer the question here, Josh, I can't give out all my secrets, man. I can't answer that question, but just to throw a little bit of, how do you know I won't be in the lounge? It could happen. You never know. But I can't let that out of the bag. I just can't. He may be, he might not be. You'll have to wait and see. We ain't Legos, that's for sure. Lol. But we're brothers of the beard at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very true, Tony Grooms. Very true, man. Yeah, the bearded community. See if you can get Devin to eat a proper steak. I failed when he was on my stream.
This whole steak thing is just—it's hilarious. We got
the Fine Beard Code shouting out to Immo.
Hey, what's up, Fine Beard?
Yeah, Chris from that company to be named later. He said, very well said. You pretty much said that about as perfect as it needs to be. In the end, Immo says things better than I do. I'll say that before I say it anymore. In the end, shit happens. We say things that we don't mean. We all have our opinions, and we're entitled to them. In the end, it comes down to how you present it. Literally,
right.
There's a way of putting a spin on things, as I like to say. There's a way of getting your point across, and there's a way of just putting facts out there. It really is. But also, it's just facial hair, guys. It can be gone in the drop of a hat. I mean, literally, a guy today just chipped his beard out and had to cut the whole thing off. I mean, it'll come right back. It's hair.
Yeah.
Rare or medium rare, Devin? That's what they're asking here. Immo, have you tried the bearded Mac? Question from Josh.
I have not tried the bearded Mac.
Okay, and
I have not tried the bearded Mac, unfortunately. But I will get there.
Cam wants to know your opinion on putting butter on grilled cheese.
Cam, my friend, Camo. I don't eat grilled cheese sandwiches. I haven't in a very long time, but I would say if you want to put butter on it, my friend, go ahead. It's your world, baby. We're just paying rent, so go
There
for
are
it.
Mandy and I, we text back and forth while we're both at work and such. And it's usually, if we don't have our meal planned out for the week or whatever, our dinners, it's usually she'll send me a question. And not a lot of people will respond. She'll be like, grilled cheese and soup. And I'm like, dumb.
Hey,
Sometimes you just need a simple meal, just a simple meal, and
yeah,
that does the job.
absolutely.
Butter has to go on the outside. If you put it on the inside, you're a psychopath. You guys are crazy. I don't know. You guys are crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. But the bearded community, why not both? There you go. Why not both? Very true. Very true. I'll make you a grilled cheese sometime in the future. He'll mail it to you. How's that? He'll mail it to you. Grilled cheese and Mandy's homemade tomato soup and grilled cheese. Oh my! You all don't know. You don't know nothing about that. So, now we're talking about the bearded community. I specifically wanted you to talk about this topic because how do I want to word this? You may not believe me, or you may not see this. Myself, I see you as a leader of the bearded community, and I'm gonna tell you why. You're one of the most respected people that I know when it comes to the bearded community. Whether you see that or not, you are. A lot of people know who you are. A lot of people talk about you. I see you talking to a lot of people. You've gotten a lot of friends and such. I think that is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that I talk to behind the scenes and stuff, you have a collection fairly big, if I'm not mistaken.
It's getting big. Yeah, it's getting a little bigger. Yeah. Bigger than it was before, definitely.
You have a knowledge of product and stuff, and I've watched your IGs and your wording, how you describe them. You could be a product reviewer if you really wanted to be one. You just don't know it. You're really good at it. You really are. And
wow, Scott.
I really do mean that. I am no different than you are, my man. And I'm saying this on camera. I wouldn't be anywhere in the bearded community if it wasn't for all of you all and Scuba saying my name on his YouTube channel. That's where I got my credibility from you all and him. And I appreciate all of you and love you all for that. But guys like Immo over here, he's just one of the most heartfelt people that I know. Butter and coffee. I'm trying to read the comments and stuff as I'm talking. That actually is supposed to help you lose weight. Mandy told me that. So
really, butter and coffee?
What
does Mandy? It really work? Actually,
say it again. Oh, you have to. It's like you have to work. You have to work out if you put the butter in coffee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's one of our friends used to put butter in her coffee before she went to the gym. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like a bullet.
Never heard of that before.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
I did. I forgot all about that. I actually did. Bulletproof coffee. That's what it is. Yep, there it is. One of the first impressions I had of this community was Immo supporting reviewers and companies. Says so much about his character. See, that's right there. That's coming from someone else. The time Immo made a post on video, I got excited. Every time Immo posts, every time he posts anything, he tags me in it. I'm looking at it. I'm like, yep, that's my boy. Like every single time. You tag everyone. You do. And
yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I've never heard anybody say anything negative about that or whatever. And if they do, they need a Ric Flair chop across the chest. But I'm just saying.
Chop.
No, seriously, man. Yeah. I think you're a very respected person. You've had some collaborations, which I haven't tried any of them, but I want to try some of your collaborations for sure. And one of them we did with Jimmy from Ruddy Man.
Yes,
I know that
Jimmy
you're a big
Ruddy
fan of Ruddy Man.
Yes, big fan of Ruddy Man. Jimmy is a close friend of mine. His wife, we're all close, and his kids, and we've become pretty tight, and we talk on a weekly basis. And yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
I
Jimmy's
think
a
I know one of his
stand-up
favorites,
guy.
not counting your collaboration with him. I think I know. I
Hmm.
think one of your big favorites is Ringside, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, ringside leather. Oh, that leather is really different, and it's really uh, something else because it really does smell like an old boxing glove.
Yeah, it
It smells
does.
like that.
It really does. I don't.
It's freaking amazing. I don't know how he achieved that, but it really does smell like that, and
I
it's
actually
wonderful. I love
wanted to
it.
put that. I wanted to put that in my top 10 for last year. I really, really did. I had it, and somebody took it
Hmm.
from me, so I lost it. I was like, most of the guys when I have products and such after I review them, if I know I'm not going to use it, I will pass it on to somebody. I'm not the type of person
Yes.
that has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of products. I used to, but since COVID-19
Hmm.
started or come into the world, I kind of got rid of
Yes.
them all just because I didn't want to mystery box them and give them out just for everyone's protection. I really don't
Yeah.
have as much as a lot of people think I do anymore, just because I'm
Hmm.
at the point now. If I'm not using it, why keep it? Other than to have it on my shelf, you know what I
Have
mean?
it. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
I
Because
I
when I
would
first
rather
started,
no, you
when
first.
I first started following you, Scott, you had 600 oils. I
You were
remember that.
talking about that picture that I have.
I remember you saying that you had 600 bottles of oils, and at that time, I had what, maybe 4 or 5, and I was like, wow, how in the world does one person have so many oils? And
Well,
yeah, man, I
I
was
bought
absolutely
some.
amazed by that number.
I
Yeah.
can honestly say I bought some of them. I've been
Mhm.
very lucky and grateful that a lot of companies have wanted me to review their products and such. And that
Mhm.
photo that we're talking about is the thumbnail of my 2018 top 10. I literally put them all on my table here, and I was like, that's the picture. I was like, holy crap. I wish I would. The
Oh.
stupid thing is my phone deleted it. I wish I would have kept that photo just so I could keep it for memory. But
Mhm.
now
Well, and
I think I have maybe, it's still a lot, but 20,
yeah.
25 now, something like that. I'm not sure
Wow, you cut down all the way to 25
because I'm at the point. No, I'm saying on my shelf here. That's not
on your
counting
shelf.
what I
Okay.
have downstairs.
Okay. Okay.
What I use
Yeah.
on a regular basis is downstairs in the bathroom. What I
Mhm.
have that I got to keep is here in the cave, and that's about 25 up here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And also, just to let everybody know that the very first reviewer that I ever watched and found, it was Scott. This was back in, I want to say, 2018, mid 2018, when I was, looking at beard stuff and saying, huh, maybe I'm going to try and grow something here. And through searching in YouTube, I saw one of Scott's reviews that he was doing on Jim Bob's Grizzly.
Jim Bob's
And
Grizzly.
from Jim's Bob, that was the very first one that I watched. When you were still doing it in your room on your bed.
Yep,
Remember that, Scott? When you're still
I
doing it in
do.
your room in your bed?
I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I
So
do remember that. I've done reviews in our old house, in the bedroom, in the
mhm.
bathroom, at the kitchen, on the island, in the kitchen itself. And then I went to the back room, which was like the white wall, which had Xavier the wreath that had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kept it back there just because it was real simple and like just direct to the point. That's why you did the
Mhm.
majority of my videos there. Then we moved to this house, and this was going to be our upstairs bathroom. We changed that, and it's now my man cave, whatever you want to call it. So
Yeah, and the thing that had really stuck with me after seeing that was how straightforward you were with things. You were like, Jim Bob's uh, Grizzly. What I love about it, everything. What I don't like about it, absolutely nothing. I absolutely love this product. You guys should go and get it. And that was it. I was like, wow, this guy is just like, this guy is just very straightforward about these things. And so from there, I started looking and researching and seeing what would work for me, what wouldn't, blah blah blah, so forth and so on. And so here we are today. I'm doing an interview with Scott. I mean, things just have a way of coming around, just have a way of coming around like that.
They do. So we're talking about old reviews of mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to ask, because we're talking about companies, not counting Beard Justice, because I know you're in the middle of working with Beard Justice, and I know you're loving them.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you are.
Oh yeah.
What companies other than Beard Justice? What companies are you digging at this time frame? What you're like? I'm digging it. What companies?
Well,
wait a minute. This is a channel we all need to be watching right here.
Oh, D Hyde, my boy Donald Hyde. That's right, my guy. Yeah, D Hyde. What's up, my dude? That's my fam right there.
I am so
good dude.
Waiting,
good dude.
So waiting to get D Hyde on the open door. It's gonna happen, guys. We've already talked about it. He's coming.
Yeah.
He's coming to open the door.
You need to have him on
guys,
here.
That was probably going to be a late night one because he's on the West Coast, and I know he likes. And I apologize for you being on the West Coast as well, because I know D Hyde is 3 hours behind me, and so is Immo, and you were gracious to start this at 4:00. But get D Hyde on the channel eventually, guys. He's coming on. He does whenever he's ready.
That guy is one of the nicest people you could ever talk to. I mean, he just has a way about him.
He made an amazing peppermint tea tree. I will say, absolutely love that.
Oh yeah, D, great dude. Great dude.
Love.
So
I learned so much from his channel about my beard and shaving my head. I did. Great channel to watch. Love D Hyde. But what companies are you digging at the moment? Like any new and some old ones? Which one are you like? I dig it, man. What are they?
I will set apart the obvious ones.
Yeah.
The obvious ones being Ruddy Man. Another obvious one being Barn Brand.
Okay.
So I can just put those aside, evenly aside.
Right.
So I would go companies that, Barn Brand, Jimmy, Beard Justice, put those guys aside because I absolutely love those. So I would say companies that I'm really, really liking. Let's say I like Sphinx a lot.
Okay.
I really dig Sphinx stuff. And let's see. I would say Last Looks Grooming. Like them too.
I haven't tried them yet, but I've heard good things about them.
Oh yeah, Last Looks, fantastic.
Okay.
Norseman.
I have not tried Norseman yet either. I have not.
Oh, Terry has some great blends. Love him too. Let's see. One company that I don't really see on IG a whole lot. They're not really on there a whole lot, but it is Valhalla Legend.
They sent me a package. They sent me a package last year, and the guy just said to test them out. He didn't. He said nothing about a review or nothing of that nature, and the stuff was good. And
their stuff is really good.
I sent him a message back, and I was like, "Hey man, I think your stuff's pretty good." No response. Never heard from him again. I was like,
that was the end of it. Yeah, they're pretty silent like that. They're very, very silent in that way. So I also love Beard Octane, love Joe's stuff. I think Joe makes phenomenal products. And one company that I've really started to like as of late, it's a woman-owned company, and it's called Honest Elephant.
You know what? I think that company recently followed me on Instagram. I think, and I could be totally wrong, but that name sounds familiar. That might be who it was. Immo, are you liking Malone's Irish Pub?
Yes. The answer there, my man Andrew, is a hard yes. I mean, how can you not like it? You know, the scent is so complex, and that bourbon in there and that leather, how it plays with the wood that's in there, it's amazing. It's really made those guys, Brothers Groom, you did a great job on that one.
Hey, Brothers
Did a great job on
Groom.
that one.
I
Yeah.
got my hands on that Smells Like Summer for the summer extravaganza with Mo and Brian.
Mm-hmm.
That's in my top 10 for the year. I can't lie. I really enjoy that one. That's a keeper.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a keeper.
And like I've said in tons of my videos, I'm never been the citrus guy. Just not for me.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about this one I can't explain it. I was like, this is good. I'm really digging it. And I'm holding their keychain actually in my hand as we're speaking.
Yeah. It's awesome dudes too. And I'll say again a few others that I really like also. I like Miners. I really enjoyed their what is it called? Twisted Apple? Psycho Apple? Twisted Apple? Something like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And actually, I won that off of your channel. I remember that.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember because
Twisted Cider. That's what it's called. Twisted Cider.
Specifically,
the way they did that. The way they did that was beautiful.
I specifically picked that one for you to win because I was like, I know Immo's gonna like this, and I was right.
Oh yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. Yeah. So there's them. There's mine is of course the Hubris Company with Jay over there. Absolutely love his stuff too.
Yeah,
he makes great products. Just period.
I wasn't a fan of his beard balm. It just wasn't for me. That's okay, and that's fine. But I like the oils that he made. The oils were great. I thought they were really good. But I haven't tried. And I know he's got a conditioner or something now, doesn't he? I think.
Yes.
I haven't tried. I haven't gotten
the hair conditioner. It's great. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And also, and Scott, of course, I cannot leave out Red Velvet. That's my guy. Rob, Honest Abe, Audra, them folks over there. Yeah, love those guys. They also make great products, and I absolutely love Custer. Custer is like my side chick.
I never got, and I've never tried Custer, Prohibition. Nothing negative about them. I haven't tried anything other than that up. I haven't gotten my hands on any of that stuff yet. Never have. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I know eventually in the long run I'll try. Immo, you're a fan of Barden, right? From Camo Cam.
Camo Cam, I can say that I haven't tried any of Adam's stuff as of yet.
But
I love Adam as a person, and I hear all these great things about that. About stuff that he makes. Joshua, yes, I have tried Crusher's Creations. He makes absolutely great butters. Mic drop. That's all I can say about that. The butters are phenomenal. Crushers make some pretty good butters. So
actually, let me go a little step further.
There you have it. Yeah,
I have both versions of it. And Old Stogie, money. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
love Old Stogie. That's a company, but no, I have not tried the Barden myself. That is still the number one most requested review on my YouTube channel is Barden.
Yeah.
It is. And I'll get to him eventually. I know I will. It's just unfortunately I can't use my PayPal credit in Canada.
Over in Canada. Oh, wow, really?
I've tried to see if it would work, and I don't know why. It's not on my end. I'm like, okay, I'll get to it eventually. So that's
so. Okay. Have you tried anything from Barbudo?
No, I have not tried.
Oh, my friend, you need to give Barbudo a try too. They have complex scents as well over there.
Okay,
we got scents are very, very complex. And Jolly Old Fat Man. Well, it's Bam. It's Bam.
His name is Bam.
Can't go wrong with Bam.
Yes, Bam.
His name is Bam.
Oh, Bam.
Right. His name is Bam. Enough said right there. Bam is the man.
Well, shameless plug here. You guys better be watching my Instagram in the month of July because I got 30 giveaways coming for the month of July. It's going to be good. I got 7 companies lined up. I got 30 days of giveaways. 2 big winners this year. And I got Detroit Grooming. I got Damn Yankee. I got Defined Beer Company. I got Beer Justice. I got Artist Man. I got Lone Bear Beard.
Oh, Lone Bear. Keith. Shout out to Keith. Yeah.
Right. And I got Beer Gents. 7 companies.
Oh, yeah, Jay. Yeah.
Yep. And
shout out to Jay, too. Good dude right there, Jay.
Tobacco Bourbon Leather. Oh, my. That's got your name all over it. I'm telling you. Have you tried that one?
No.
Oh, my God.
From who?
Beer
From
El Caballero.
Yes, I have that.
Oh,
I have El Caballero.
That has your name all over it.
I have El Caballero, and from what Jay says, I am Sir El Caballero.
Yeah.
His words.
That's you all day long.
Yeah, all day long. All day long. No doubt.
I have all 7 of these companies have wanted to be a part of it this year, and all 4 of them are going to have 4 individual days themselves of giveaways, whatever they want to give away. And this year, I'm doing it very simple. I'm going to have every day a minute-long video. Some of the companies are going to be like Detroit Grooming Mike's going to make a video one day. All the companies are going to be participating and making a video. Mo the Bearded Shark's going to have one. I'm going to have someone make a video every day, put it on my Instagram channel, post it literally overnight when I'm at work. You're going to have till noon to answer the question. Just as an example, it will say, what company is on the back of Scott's water cup? And I'm going to, at noon, I'm going to write closed on my Instagram. And every person who has got it right, you are entered that day. And I'm going to randomly pick a winner every single day. Really simple, nice. Really easy. And I got 2 winners, 2 big winners. The one's going to be on my daughter's birthday, which is July 24th. And I may do the 4th of July, or if I don't, it's going to be a random day in the month of July. 2 random people are going to win at least a balm and butter, oil and balm or butter combo from all 7 companies and whatever else they give away. Yeah.
There you have it, folks. Be a part of it. Make sure you're in it.
Immo the Bearded Guy was a winner last year. He was. Immo.
Yes, I was.
Immo has been one of my giveaway winners quite a bit. He has. And
I enter a lot of giveaways per se. You know, I see it out there and I enter and I'm like, hey, why not? Do it. Why not? Who knows?
And I'm not gonna. I have nothing to hide on this channel. I'm real with you guys as much as I can be. Some of the giveaways, I'm like, I want this person to win them. I want this person to win. They deserve it. They deserve it. People who support or deserve recognition, I try to reward them as much as I can, or at least give them the credit they deserve. And Immo has literally had my back and been supportive of me for years now. And I'm like, Immo, that's you. I know his scent profiles. I know what he likes. And I was like, Immo, that's you. That's yours. And when I saw that you didn't try a lot of Beer Justice, I literally on the spot with Cedric send him a package. Bam. He was on it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm touched by it. Thank you, Scott.
I'm glad you like them. I'm really glad you like them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cologne scents are not for every man. Not every man's going to like to wear cologne. You either like them or you don't. It's pretty much.
You don't. Yeah.
Yeah. And the boss nailed them. That's all I can tell you. He has nailed them. I'll say it forever. So we've been at this for an hour and 13 minutes.
Yes, sir.
It's time to flip the page. Are you ready?
Uh-oh. Yeah, here we go. I'm ready.
Flipping the page. Immo, the Bearded Guy, you are now officially in this hot seat for the speed round. Here we go.
Yes.
Some of these questions they return just because I like to ask everybody the same certain questions. Coke or Pepsi?
None.
You got to pick something there.
I don't drink cola, but if I have to pick Pepsi, I'll go Pepsi.
Well, if you don't pick cola, what would you pick then? Let's go that route.
If I don't pick cola, I'll drink juice, apple juice.
Okay. Now this one, candies or chocolate?
Oh, chocolate all day.
Okay, because I actually I'm writing these down, and people are like, I'm like, candy. I'm candy, like Skittles, Starburst, chocolate. I'm like, there's two different things here. Some people like candy, some people like chocolate.
Chocolate bars all day.
I did not expect that. I did not. Your lucky number.
My what? Lucky number 14.
14. Okay.
Yes.
Kenny Smith or James Harden?
Oh, are you kidding me? Kenny Smith, man. The Jet. Yeah, all day. The Jet all day. 2 championships, man. Houston Rockets. Yeah, the Jet.
What is your favorite scent for a candle?
Oh, favorite scent for a candle? I'll say jasmine. I like jasmine. It's calming.
Jasmine. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a fast car or a family car?
In my current status, I would say family.
Okay. What is a food that you just cannot stand?
Oh, a food that I cannot stand. The eggs that have the baby duck in it growing. Have you seen those?
No, I have not. Oh, no.
Yeah, in Asian places, they have this egg with a chick inside of it, half developed, and people eat that. I just can't do it.
Have you heard this? Did you hear this?
I can't do it. That's just no.
I saw Mandy. She's not up there. I'm going to tell her about that one. Wow. Okay. What's a food that you love?
A food that I love. I love African food. So I would say salted fish in peanut sauce. Love it. Yeah.
What the duck? There, that's perfect right there. What the duck? That's perfect for what he just said. Okay. DC Comics or Marvel?
I'll go Marvel.
Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Spider-Man or Iron Man?
Spider-Man.
Okay. Who's your favorite superhero then? If you had to pick one from any universe.
Black Panther.
Black Panther? And your favorite villain? Okay.
My favorite villain, Luthor. Lex Luthor, is that his name?
Lex Luthor. Okay.
Yeah.
Best movie ever?
Goodfellas.
Wow. I did not expect that one. Snapback or flat bill?
Flat bill.
Flat? Okay. One scented oil forever. What would it be?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
1 cent? Okay, 1 cent
one
forever.
You can only pick one.
Something with leather. Anything with leather. Yeah.
Okay. Beard comb or brush?
Beard comb.
Wooden can or rocks?
Wooden.
Okay. Beard balm or butter?
Butter. As of now, butter. Yeah.
Your dream vacation?
Oh, my dream vacation would be to take my whole entire family to the village where my grandfather was born in Congo.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
The age you want to retire and just say, we're done. How old do you want to be?
Oh, age of retirement. 70? I don't know. 70, around
70?
there. Yeah.
You rub the lamp. Your 3 wishes. Go.
Oh. Rub lamp. 3 wishes. Wish number 1 would be for all wars to stop. That's 1. Wish number 2 would be that we would tough one, Scott. I'll say number 2 would be to have the internet exist in maybe 2030, not right now. To have it be pushed back a little more so that people can live lives of knowing each other and not be on their phones and stuff all the time. Because I'm really into getting to know people. So if that was pushed back maybe a few more years, that's what I would wish for, so that people could interact with each other.
And number 3?
Number 3, enough funds so that my child would never have to work in her life. So that would be my 3rd one.
Did you hear that, people? He had 3 wishes, and honestly, none of them were for him in general. That's fucking cool, Immo. That was awesome, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Scott.
That's awesome. Your wash routine weekly?
Wash routine, I do 2 days of washing, 2 days of co-wash, and Sundays I do not put anything in beard at all, because I just want to have that day of rest where the beard just rests, and that's it. So yeah.
Point guard or power forward / center?
Well, when I played ball, I was a shooting guard, so I'll go point guard. I don't know.
Favorite basketball
shooting
shoe?
Guard.
Favorite basketball shoe?
Oh, that is tricky. I would say when I first really started watching ball, the shoes that I liked were the Patrick Ewing shoes.
Oh, okay.
I really did enjoy the Patrick Ewing shoes, and then I really liked the Derek Coleman shoes, which were made by British Knights.
Yep, yes they were.
Jordans came much later.
Yep.
So I would say either Pat Ewing's or British Knights.
Okay.
Back then, now I would say maybe 1993 Jordans. Jordan's 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know what those are. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe or LeBron?
Kobe all day, man. Come on. Black Mamba. Come on, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your starting 5.
Basketball?
Hmm?
Starting 5. Iverson, Kobe, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Okay.
Let's see. Scottie Pippen and Sean Kemp.
Good choices. Awesome. Now, ultimate question. If Kobe in his prime and Jordan in his prime, who would win?
MJ all day. That's not even a question.
Really?
That's like, Michael was a star from the very first time he came into the league. I mean, he was an Olympian, an Olympic gold medalist before coming into the league. So he was already like a set player. He was there already. So when they did put the winning cast, around Jordan, then he started winning. But as far as being a winner from the get-go, it's Jordan.
All right. Best NBA rivalry.
Oh,
that's a tough
one. As far as teams go,
it doesn't matter. East Coast teams, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Best rivalry. Well, since I'm a West Coast guy, I would say Portland and the Sonics, because we hated each other. But I'll say overall in the league has to be Lakers and Celtics. That's like the biggest one that I can think of.
And best slam dunker ever?
Oh, easy. For me, it's Sean.
Not counting Michael Jordan.
For me, it's Sean Kemp, then followed by Vince Carter. Sean had some just dunks, and with Kemp, it was not just the dunk; it was all the stuff after the dunk.
Power.
Like he would power dunk, come down, do a pose, look around, point at people, shimmy his body. He just had all these things he would do.
Yep.
Vince was more like, oh, I dunk on you, it's amazing, run back and play defense. Unlike Kemp, he had all these things that he did after the dunks. It was, yeah.
Best 3-point shooter?
Ray Allen.
Okay.
Ray Allen, yeah.
These questions here are honestly random, as you can tell. Best rebounder.
Mm-hmm.
Best rebounder.
Dennis Rodman.
Thank you.
Dennis Rodman. I mean, geez, the worm. Yeah. Who else?
Best passer. point guard, whatever.
Best point guard passer. I want to say just Jason Williams, White Chocolate. I want to say him, but something stops me from saying him because we have people like Magic Johnson. He just had amazing passes. So I'll say a cross between Jason Williams and Magic.
Okay. And best defensive player of the game.
Gary Payton.
Wow.
The glove. Gary Payton. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm going to stop right there on that one because I did not expect that. Wow. That's awesome.
Well, I'll say, okay, let's put it this way. For a small guy, I'll say Gary Payton. For a big guy, Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah. I was actually expecting you to say Dikembe Mutombo.
Mutombo? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I got to answer this question because I've been asked that. The change subject. Andrew, Ric Flair, that's my favorite wrestler forever to the end.
Mm-hmm.
The Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
This one, people are going to think I'm insane. Chris Benoit. The man.
He was great. Benoit was awesome.
Loved Chris Benoit. Always have, always will. He may have made a big mistake, but I loved his wrestling. That's my opinion. Oh, Stockton or Magic from the Beard Code.
Oh, Stockton or Magic?
Ooh.
I'll go Magic, man. You know, Stockton was a dirty little guy. He did dirty little things.
Now,
so
because now I see what Devin's cooking up there. No Stone Cold. I'm not disliking or knocking him. I absolutely love Steve Austin, but his whole entire career, he was not phenomenal.
Great.
He honestly wasn't. He's a great wrestler. Don't get me wrong. He is still to this day the most popular wrestler in WWE history. But his whole entire career, he was not top dog, so to say.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion. We've already covered that.
Right. Yeah.
Dunkers. Dominique or Sean Kemp?
Kemp.
That's a tough one, though.
Sean Kemp, without even thinking about it, Sean Kemp. In-game dunking, Sean Kemp. Competition dunking, Sean Kemp. In your sleep, who's better? Sean Kemp. It all comes down to Sean Kemp.
Now, who had the best windmill, Dominique or Jason Richardson? That's a tough one.
I'd have to go with Nick. I'll have to go with Nick on that one. I'd have to go with Dominique. Yeah.
That one's a tough one because I remember
it is a tough one. It is a tough one.
When Jason did that, and no one knew what he was going to do, and I was like, "Oh my God!" He's just
it was crazy. It was crazy.
He just walked up to the rim and just windmilled without a hesitation.
Right.
This dude's amazing. I remember watching that slam dunk competition, and I'll come into work, and I was like, this MFer is incredible. you know the one person who I think, besides the newer guys, younger guys, one dunker who really got robbed during the dunk contest, of course, I would say is Sean Kemp. He had that one dunk where he went backwards like this. Remember that? And corked his hand and his foot almost touched backwards like this. And he hung in the air and brought it back. And he did not get a 10 across the board. They gave it to
I don't understand how he didn't. Right. I don't understand how he didn't get a 10 across the board for that. I don't.
Best little guy in basketball from Andrew, I'm going to say Allen Iverson because that's all I got to say.
Yeah, I'll say him also best. Yeah, Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson, he's my favorite player, always will be. My second, because we're talking about it, because before Allen coming to the game, I was a Sonics fan. I never told you. Seattle was my team. They were my team.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, man.
They were my team. It was the combination. I was like, oh, they got something.
That combo was amazing. They had what? Rashard Lewis, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp,
Shrimp,
Kendall Gill, Shrimp, Mac 10. Beautiful team.
Sam Perkins, who would
Sam Perkins came later, but yeah, those threes were. That whole team was just, Sonics is one of the only teams that I know of besides the Warriors that had all of their 5 starters in an All-Star. All 5 of them. All 5 starters were in the All-Star. Yeah. So Kemp, Shrimp, Rashard, Hawkins, and who else was there? There was a 5th guy who was in there. But yeah, all 5 Sonics, 5 starters were in there. I was like, look at this. Sonics had a great team. For many years they had that. But they just couldn't beat Jordan. That's what it came down to. Nobody could beat Jordan.
And they had, which I still say, one of the best coaches ever, because they called him the mastermind.
George
Karl.
Yeah. George Karl, yeah.
It don't matter where he went. He was just an amazing coach everywhere he coached.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Best coach. Best basketball coach.
Lenny Wilkins.
Wow. Okay.
Either Lenny or Chuck Day, but I'll go with Lenny Wilkins. I'll stick with Lenny.
I'm reading the comments here. A guy who I don't think he got a lot of credibility, Tracy McGrady.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Coach.
Yeah.
Coaches. One who I really still do like, and he was just a stern coach, or is Pop.
Oh yeah, Popovich. Got to go with him. Yeah, got to go with Pop, man.
He just I don't know. Like he's real chill, but like when you screwed up or you saw it on camera, he's like the whole team just froze. He literally disciplined those guys like so well. He did.
Oh yeah.
He is still coaching, right?
Yes, I think he's still coaching.
I don't want
San Antonio. Yeah. He's still there. Yeah, okay. He's still over in San Antonio.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, I got to ask you 2 questions. Who would you like to see come to open the door?
Oh, out of all that is someone who's not seen a lot. I would have to see who would that be. Tough question. I'd like for you to try and invite Nicole, who's the owner of Honest Elephant. Try and get her on.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd like to see her on here.
Okay. Honest Elephant.
Mm-hmm.
And if you could, is there anything you could think of that I could change or add to this?
To this here, let me see. I don't really have an answer for that as of this very minute.
Okay.
Because what you've been doing here is pretty nice. I like it. I enjoy it. It's pretty much just a hangout session between friends and everybody else who's in here. So.
Well, I've wanted to do this for quite a while. I keep saying it over and over again. I wanted to bring something different to the YouTube channel, other than me literally just stating the obvious. Me doing this, telling you what I really think of the product, reading comments, and just literally talking to myself. I like doing it for you guys. I do. I wouldn't stop doing it, but I wanted to bring a different aspect. I have been watching the community for a long time now. I'm a silent watcher because, as you all know, I have a very loud and vocal voice, and I'm not afraid to tell any of you all this for no reason, because I will. But I've been very silent, and I've been watching a lot of the bullshit that's been going on and stuff, and I'm trying to literally eliminate it all the way around from any perspective. And just to say, guys, it's just facial hair. We're all friends in some way, shape, or form. Let's get to know each other. Let's have a great time, and let's literally, from Portland, Oregon to Pennsylvania to let's get to know each other on a better level instead of keyboard warriors all the time. Let's actually conversate, and like he said, let's get to know one another and interact in the world the way it used to be when the world was way more appreciated than what it is now.
Oh yeah.
Immo, I'm so glad that I got to put you and your answer to your question, your 3 wishes and such. And I'm like, man, that's why I wanted you on here, because I knew,
thank you.
I knew that I could get a part of my message through you out there. And that's why I wanted that.
Well, I am very glad that I was able to be here. I'm very blessed and thankful that you had me on here on your platform. I'm very blessed. And Scott, my friend, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad you got to be a part of it. And I'm going to talk to the bearded elephant. I want to double check that that's their name.
Honest Elephant.
Honest Elephant.
Nicole is her name. Honest Elephant Nicole.
Okay, Honest Elephant. Because every time you say honest, I'm thinking Honest Ape. Every single
Honest Ape. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll remember that. Honest Elephant. I'm going to try to get a hold of them and see if I can check out some of their stuff, and I can bring them on here in the future. But I want to thank you. I want to thank you very much for doing this. And you have officially survived the hot seat, my man.
Yeah. Yeah, I got through it. All right.
If you don't have any prepared, that's no problem. But the only thing that Cedric added to this channel, he's the one person to add, was you had to put me in the hot seat.
Oh. Okay.
For a speed round.
I was, as you said, I was not prepared for this.
That's okay. If you don't have any, that's no problem. But if you got some questions off the top of your head, fire away.
Let me see. Ask one question. If you were to do everything over in your life, what would you change, or what would you want to change?
I would have.
If you had one chance to redo everything.
This is a joke. I would kill everyone in existence. What would I change? The most important thing I would change? The most important thing that I would change is I would go back to the day my grandfather passed away and actually gotten the chance to say goodbye.
Ooh. Oh, that's a heavy one, Scott.
Well, I can talk about it. It's cool. He died 26 years ago, and he actually died tomorrow, 26 years ago. And he was a hard-working dude. Literally, he was almost 300 to 400 pound man. He had no education. He couldn't read. He could write his name, his address, his phone number, his social security number, and my grandmother's name. That's all he knew how to write. And he worked for State Road. He literally grew up with nothing. A hardworking man, the typical American story. And he loved to mow grass. The only thing that was important to him was me and my sister and my aunt's firstborn child. That was the first grandkids he had. And he thought we were the greatest thing in the world. He called me. I didn't have a name. My name was Buddy. And my dad's name, because we had the same name, he called him Boy. He called him Boy.
Oh,
that was his name. I remember calls. He would call my house and be like, I remember this very well. I think I was 3 or 4. Don't remember the exact year or how old I was. Hey, this was in the early 80s, people. Hey, we're going to Toys R Us. We're getting that car for that boy. And it was the Night Rider. It was the Night Rider pre-Power Wheels pedal car. And at that time, that was $100. But in the early 80s, that was a lot of money. My grandfather poured out of his own pocket. He was like, he's got to have it for Christmas. He was just a deep. When he spoke, you listened. And the day he passed away, he was mowing grass, and he had a severe heart attack, and he's reaching for all 3 of us. That was the last thing he did. He was really reaching to me and my sister and my cousin. He had already passed.
Head off to your grandpa, Scott. Respect.
Yeah.
Respect. My head's off to him.
Yeah. But
wow, man.
When it happened, like I was in shock. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I was 13 or 14. And I'm like, my dad's looked at it. He can see it in his eyes. He's like, he's gone. You know, he was literally froze and passed away. I was like, wow. So if I could change that, I would have been able to say goodbye to him.
Yeah. Whew. Heavy on the heart.
You weren't expecting that one, was you?
I was not expecting that at all, but I'm glad that you shared with us. And thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
With all of us here. Yeah. Man. Wow. Huh. That almost got me teary-eyed, Scott. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, I can talk about it. I can. Like, I was actually going to go visit the grave tomorrow. I actually did. Mandy's here for the first time. I was going to go down and see him, my grandmother. Haven't been down there in a while. Go down and talk to him. You know, it's hard. It's hard to do things like that. It really is. But I'll get through it. I will.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the one thing I would change in my life. And kill everyone.
Rightfully so.
And kill everyone.
And still, you just want to eliminate everyone on the planet. That's funny.
I would have an open steel cage War Games wrestling match with anyone who accepted. I tell y'all, wrestling. Damn it, wrestling is real.
I love wrestling. Still love wrestling.
Now, thank you for being a part of this, though, man. It's been
fun.
Yeah. It really has been fun.
It really has. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me over. And to all my friends in the chat, thank you guys. Thank you for spending this hour 41 with us here, listening to what we had to say. And love you guys as always. Let's love each other as always, guys, because that's what's most important in the world. Love and respect to one another. So everything comes and goes. Those two things always stay. So
this is why I wanted this guy on this platform right here. The things that Immo says, they go in the ear and they stay in the brain. They don't go out like everything else that everyone tells you. When Immo speaks, it comes from the heart and it means something. And I love that about you.
It does. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You have a gift. I can't really explain it to its fullest, but you have a gift. You are a very true soul in the world, and I mean that.
Thank you much.
I'm going to end it with that, everybody. I'm going to end it with that, everybody. Next week, we're going to have Kerry from Defined Beard Company, and he'll be in the hot seat next week, and I will tell you guys in advance, this will be kind of a music-oriented sit-down chat because he's actually a former touring musician himself, and he's got some old Ozfest stories to tell us and things of that nature. So everybody tune in to see Defined Beard Company, and once again, thanks to Immo the Bearded Guy. His Instagram is linked in the description box below. Go find him and follow him. And thank you to all of you guys who stuck around to watch it. It was a great time with you guys this week. Everybody keep on bearding. See you next week.
Bye, guys.